Judy Hall's Roanoke College journey began in the mid-60s. She was a dorm counselor and a member of the Chi Omega sorority. The 1969 graduate and Drexel Hill, Pennsylvania native received her degree in psychology while enjoying Roanoke College faculty, friends, and fun on campus.
When I left Roanoke, and I did make it out in 4 years, my senior year, because I had not excelled in academics up until then, I had to excel in academics my senior year. And I did a lot of projects for Dr. Beck, who was the head of the psych department. So I learned how to do projects, which later became very valuable to me. I learned leadership skills by being involved in the sorority. You know, we at Roanoke try to teach and make the students, give them a holistic education, and I really feel that's what I got.
Shortly after graduation and the unfortunate passing of her father, she took a job with Gen Re, a reinsurance company. Over the next 36 years, Hall worked her way up from a personnel department secretary to the vice president in charge of HR systems in the human resources department. Hall played a vital role in taking Gen Re from the #1 reinsurance company in the United States to #3 worldwide in 4 decades.
On my last day at General Re, I got up to get ready to go to work, and I kept thinking, how am I going to feel when I leave the building tonight? During the day, I got a phone call from the Life Center telling me that 10 more kids had come into the shelter. I told my colleagues, I have to go. It's time to say goodbye. They took me to my car, and I drove out of the building and never looked back, and I went to Old Navy and bought gift cards for the kids that had just come in. And that I described to everyone. That was the defining moment of leaving my 37-year career behind and embarking on my life as a volunteer.
That investment began in the heart of New York City's St. Bart's Church. Judy, a member, is one of the landmark's main arteries who continues to pump life into the community.
She is someone who sort of does God's work with skin on it.
Since 1996, she has dedicated her life to helping others. Judy serves on the Crossroads Community Services Board, which oversees St. Bart's outreach programs that includes a women's overnight shelter, a food pantry, and a feeding program for hundreds of homeless people who come in and out of the church each day.
She lives a life of giving that is so spontaneous and automatic for her that it just seems organic. She does it, I think, because she believes it's the right thing to do, but also because it gives her such joy.
Judy serves as the liaison between St. Bart's and the Life Center Family Shelter in Lower Manhattan, which houses as many as 95 homeless families and at times their 200 children. Judy has been a champion of the shelter's education for its kids through the library. And when the shelter needs clothing for homeless mothers, fathers, or children, not a New York minute goes by before one of the city's true saints receives her to-do list.
Judy, I have 80 females that need to go to work and I need outfits. And I have 20 males that need to go to work and I need outfits. And Judy, I have 250 children who have no clothing. And she says, okay. And then she enlists the support of the people at St. Bart's. And she gets absolutely over-the-top stuff for us.
There was a need. There was an empty room. I was given carte blanche to do whatever I wanted with it, and I did it. And it helps many, many children there who normally would be running around the hallways, and instead they go to the library.
Hall also runs the St. Bart's Christmas Miracles program that benefits over 200 homeless New York City children who one magical night a year during Christmas receive a gift of their choice and a dinner. The greatest gift for Hall has been her 2 godchildren, who she met at the Life Center.
For her to come into our life like that, it's like she's a guardian angel.
With Teona and Taeron, it's been 10 years since I've started in their life. When I first met them and I took the kids out of the shelter for a day, I mean, their mother, that was a leap of faith for their mother to even let me do that. Spent the whole day with them in Central Park and brought them back. And Taeron looked at his mother and said, "Mom, this was the best day I've ever had in my life." And I thought, okay, this is either a day in the park and that's it, or I get involved in their life. So, P.S., 10 years later, I made the right choice.
I want to be somebody that makes a difference in life, that helps to make a change. And that's kind of like what Miss Judy does. She helps.
She taught me to follow my heart and to care for other people and not only for yourself.
Miss Judy has been such a force in their lives, enforcing education, and if you work hard, this is what you can have. And she introduced them to a lot.
She loves them, and they love her, and it has become family for her in the most profound way.
She's a great servant leader. The lives that she touches at St. Bart's and through other relationships, she shops for toys for kids at Christmas. And when Judy sponsors a child, she stays with them. It isn't something where it's an episode, it's a serial relationship that she has. And it's just so satisfying to see what Judy has done in the world to serve other people, in many cases people who have far less than she does. But Judy is right there in the middle of their lives in ways trying to help them have a better life.
Judy's touch reaches international borders as well. She has made trips to Tanzania on behalf of the Carpenter's Kids program that supports AIDS orphans and provides support so that the children may attend school.
She's strong like a bull. And once she grabs a hold of something, she just doesn't let go of it. It's in her heart, it's in her head. She's the person you want to follow into the jungle. She won't stop till she finds the way out, and on the way, she'll make a lot of friends.
And while Hall resides in the Big Apple, her heart is never far from her beloved alma mater. An associate for nearly 25 years, she's a member of the 1842 Society, has served as the chapter chair for New York, president of the Alumni Council, was a member of the President's Advisory Board Emeritus, and has served on the Board of Trustees since 1999.
It's important to me to give back to Roanoke because I'm so grateful for what Roanoke gave to me. And I would like to be able to make sure that other students have the same opportunities that I had. So that's why I am involved. It's very important to me.
She understands human resources as a professional, and she brings that to bear in her board work, where she helps me with ways to evaluate the effectiveness of my goals, of my own performance. And she's done the college a great service to try to help us have personnel policies and evaluation of me in a way that helps me try to be a better president.
Judy Hall, for your unrelenting, caring service to your college, your community, and those under your precious care, Roanoke College is proud to award you the Roanoke College Medal.